Welcome to another episode of Artsy Kids. Today we are painting another sunset, but this time we're going to be using some different brush strokes here. So I'll be teaching you how to do that, and also we'll be doing some fine lines for our birds. You can also just add anything else you want to add in here, maybe some trees, or maybe I'll add a moon on mine this time. Alright, so let's get started. First, let's go over our materials. First, you will need a canvas, of course. I gotta open mine up. Whoa, it's like opening up a Christmas present. Then you will also need, let's move this out now. You will also need a napkin, a cup with water, some brushes. You're gonna have a thicker brush and also a pointy brush. We will be using both. And your 5 colors here. Out of these 5 colors, you can pretty much make any color. So if you wanted to change any of the colors on your painting, you could. I'm going to create a video that just talks about color and mixing colors, so you want to watch out for that. Just for our future videos, you'll know how to mix your own colors, but I'll show you how to make the colors I use here. So you also need a palette. If you don't have a palette like this, you can always use a paper or a plastic plate. And I think that's it for our materials. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing we'll do is, for this painting, we want to start with the background, with the thing that is all the way in the back. So the trees, they are in the front. I mean, this mountain here is in the front. These colors here, they're all the way in the back because it's the sky. They're the background. So we also want to start with our lightest color, which technically would be white, and we could use white. It'll give us a better blend, or we could just start with the yellow. I think I'm going to start with the white and then use yellow and then go into the red, which looks pink, and then maybe some purple. And really, you could add whatever colors you want for your sunset, because sunsets are all types of different colors. So first, let me pour out my paint. I'm gonna need some white here. Oh, also, if you need materials, we sell these painting kits on our website. It comes with everything I showed you, minus the cup and the napkin, and also comes with a really cool apron that says Artsy Kids. See? Just so you don't get your clothes dirty. Alright, so I'm gonna take this thick brush here and I'm gonna wet it. And then I'm going to wipe on my napkin. And right now, we can't mess up because we're doing white on white, right? So I'm gonna take my white, and I'm using the brush with the hairs going side to side, and then I'm putting them on right on the canvas. So not like this, like this. And I'm just gonna go back and forth. Not all the way across, because right now, I just wanna fill this section up right here. And as you can see, it's not any shape, like it's not a square or anything like that. It's just lines, white, yellow, and then red. So right now I'm just practicing. I'm taking my white and I'm going across, and some lines are gonna be longer than others. And that's enough. So you can't really see what I'm doing because it's white on white, but you'll see in a second when I do the yellow. This is just practice so we can know how to use our brush. So again, with our hairs going side to side and going across like this. Like that. So you flick your wrist like that. Then I'm gonna clean my brush. Wipe on my napkin. Grab some yellow. And I'm gonna grab the same brush and I'm gonna use it this exact same way across, and now you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to go all the way down because we're gonna cover this part with black for the mountains. I'm gonna go back and forth, and I'm going like this, see? Very light. Some of these lines are gonna be long, some are gonna be short. Back and forth, back and forth. You want to avoid making this any specific shape like a rectangle or a square. If you see that happening, just make the lines go across like that, see? Okay, I think that's pretty good. So remember, back and forth. Clean your brush. Now we need to use some red. Also, I think I'm putting way too much paint on my palette because I don't think I'm gonna use that much yellow or white. And we don't want to waste paint. So next time I'll just use a little bit less. So you grab your red, same thing. Back and forth, and you can overlap the colors. They can go on top of each other. Gonna fill that in a little bit. See how I'm not making it any specific shape? Okay. And you know what? I'm gonna even go crazier and I'm gonna wipe my brush and take some yellow because I don't want to waste all of this yellow. And I'm even gonna put some yellow in here so it can give me some different colors and they can blend, see? Now I'm gonna get a little bit of orange. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Nice. Okay, clean my brush. And now I'm gonna do purple up here. But if you want, you could do blue. I'm actually gonna put my blue here and mix it with the red that I already had. Maybe I need a little bit more red. It's better to put a little bit of paint so you don't waste your paint. And then if you need more, you can always add it. But I didn't do that the first time, so I learned my lesson. Okay, that's pretty purple. So if you add more red, it looks more magenta. If you add more blue, it looks like a darker purple. You want to experiment. If you want it to have more, a little bit like magenta color, then you add more red. I like this purple though, that I got here. It's like a very true purple. Violet. And see, don't be scared to make the colors blend together. It makes it look cool and blended. See? All the way across. We could add another color here if we wanted to. Like right there. Ooh, I think I'm gonna add some. I wonder how green would look. Let's see. Maybe since I'm not using the yellow anymore, I'll add a little bit of blue here. And let's see what green looks like. I mean, sometimes the sunset does have a little bit of green in it. Interesting. It's not terrible. Kind of like it. And also, if I didn't like it, I could also fix it, because you can pretty much fix anything in art. And if you can't fix it, you can always start over. All right, so maybe I'll add a little bit of green here too, to even it out. So remember, the trick, most important thing with your sky is for you to hold your brush with the hairs going side to side and straight down on your canvas like this. Okay? All right, so as you can see, it doesn't look exactly the same, and we don't want it to look exactly the same. We want to make it different every time. And also, we're all different people, so it's always going to turn out different. It's very hard to get the same thing, and I think we should all just try to be unique. So they're all going to turn out different. Just make sure that you love your painting. And next we need to add these black mountains. So the black here, this is a silhouette. It means that the sun is hitting from it's behind the mountains, so it makes it look like a shadow. That's what a silhouette is. Sometimes we get a lot of silhouettes when we have the sunset. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of black in here. Pretty much for the rest of the painting, we're just using black. So mountain. So what I did here is just create a rocky line. You really can't mess this up because mountains are rocky. They're not straight, so you're not trying to get a straight line. You can also use this brush if you want to, but I like using this brush. And then definitely use this brush to fill it in. And just fill it in, fill it in, fill it in. All the way in. Great. I like it. I actually like this one a little bit better than my first one, just because it's so colorful. And even my mountains are different on this painting. Okay, so now we need birds. Okay, let's do some birds. You're gonna use your little brush or your skinny pointy brush. Dip it in the water, wipe it on your napkin. I'm gonna take some white and I am going to make a circle. So the easiest way I know to make a circle is to make a dot and then go into a swirl, and then just swirl, 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 swirl until you get a nice round circle. Let's see how round I can get it to be. I guess that's okay. And then you fill it in. There we go. Oh wait, I was supposed to be doing birds. Instead I did a moon. Wow. Okay, well that's how you do the moon. Now I'm gonna do my birds. I guess I really wanted to put a moon there. Okay, same brush, grab some black, and your birds are like little V's. And the smaller you make them, the further away they look. So if I make a tiny one, it looks really far away. If you make a bigger one, then it looks closer to us. And if you make a medium one, it looks like it's in between those two. And yeah, you can just keep making different sizes and you just make like a V. See? It's like a V. make sure that you're using your brush with it all straight down. So not like this. If you do like this, it's gonna look thicker. If you go like this, it's gonna be thinner. If you press down hard, it's gonna be a thick line. If you press down very light like this, it's a thinner line. All of this stuff matters, see? Or even if you have too much paint on your brush, it'll make it a very thick line. But if you have not so much paint on your brush, you get a thinner line. So just make your birds whatever size you like. I think that's all the birds. Maybe I want one more over here. There. So this creates an illusion of space. An illusion is something that is kind of like you make it up, kind of. So I'm making up that there's a lot of space here and that these birds are close and those birds are far. An illusion of space. Okay, so kids, this is it for our painting today. I hope you guys had fun. Please subscribe to our channel. We make lots of painting and arts and craft videos. We have a new video coming out every Monday. And if you need painting supplies, we sell our kits on our website. I'm going to put the link below. And remember, you are unique, you are creative, and be confident in everything you create. Until next time.